Ah, James Harden, James Harden, James Harden, or should we call him James Frauden? That's what we're gonna have to start calling him. James Frauden, or some other people like to call him Mongol Slade, because he came back to last night. Let me tell you, actually, he's been around for the last 2 games now. Boston Celtics won 114 to 102. They take a 2 games to 1 lead. I don't know what to say about this team sometimes. It just seems like outside of I'm gonna put Doc Rivers in this. Outside of Doc Rivers winning that championship with the Boston Celtics, it just seems like he can't get right. Since then, he just can't get right. Clippers just can't get right. This team seems like he just can't get right. This is like bad luck follows Doc Rivers, and as well as the Clippers, maybe even James Harden as well, anywhere they go. I don't get James Harden. I really don't. Show up game 1, he scored 45. Looked like a dominant game you had. Game 2, you scored 12 points. And then all of a sudden, game 3, you continue on where you left off at game 2. In this game, before this game started, Joel Embiid was presented the trophy in front of the fans. He got a standing ovation, of course. Did I say Joel Embiid right? I feel like I say James Harden, but Joel Embiid, he got a standing ovation. In this game, he was 9 from 19 from the field, 1 for 2. I don't know why he's shooting 3. He should be down there. 11 for 12 from the free throw line. But he scored 30 points, game high for the Philadelphia 76ers. But he had a double-double, 30 points, 13 rebounds, 4 blocks, 3 turnovers. P.J. Tucker had 9 points. It's like every game so far he's getting higher and higher in points. But you know who's also been another disappointment as well outside of James Harden? Probably now the 4th option for the 76ers. Tobias Harris, 17 points. No, not 17. 7. Sorry. 7 points. 3 from 6. Tyrese Maxey, 13 points. 4 from 16. James Harden. Tyrese Maxey and James Harden they should start a company called Maxey and Harden Builders, because all they did was build houses out there with their bricks. Corny, but it's true. Both of them was terrible. They were shooting terrible. Tyrese Maxey was shooting air balls. It was terrible. He had 13 points. James Harden had 16. But he didn't have 11 assists. But it doesn't matter if we don't win. James Harden was 2 from 7 from 3-point. Tyrese Maxey was 3 from 9. The bench production wasn't any better. Gorgie Yang, I think that's how you pronounce it, had 10 points. Milton had 14 points. He was 4 from 10. This whole team, what was their field goal percentage altogether? They was 39% from the field as a team. 43% from 3. They shot better from 3 than they shot better from anywhere else. But they was in this game, but they wasn't. As for the Boston Celtics, themselves can criticize their own selves, saying they didn't play too good in this game, but they got it done. Jason Tatum said he had the best game defensively, but in 43 minutes, he had 27 points, 10 from 20 from field goal, 3 from 11 from 3-point. Missed the free throw, 4 from 5. He had a double-double. He had 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 turnovers. Al Horford hit a big shot. Was hitting big shots from 3. He was 5 from 7 from 3. 17 points. Marcus Smart had 15. 5 from 15. He was making bricks out there as well. Derek White, Forehead White, had 13. And Jaylen Brown had 23 points, 8 from 18. But the bench, woo, man. Now, you think maybe the 76ers should have won. Mainly because the Boston Celtics only played 3 people off the bench. They didn't get any production out of Grant Williams offensively. He went scoreless. But I also think he got hurt too. Robert Williams wasn't no good at all. He had 4 points. Malcolm Brogdon had 15 points coming off the bench. He's 4 from 12. That sounds like, you think about it in a way, a recipe for disaster. Only playing 3 people off the bench compared to Phillies playing, how many did they play? They played 5 off the bench. It's kind of the same thing that happened to the Denver Nuggets as well. They didn't play too many off the bench, and I think they got fatigued. And I think that's where they made a hiccup at and lost the game to the Suns. But Boston Celtics managed to win, playing only 8 people. And they now have a 2-1 series lead. James Harden, man. James Harden. I don't know why Houston will want him back. He ain't going to get the Harden he had before. He can't even do that now. Here's another thing that was said during, actually, my live stream last night. Because I had live streamed the last probably 6-7 minutes of this game. Remember when last year when Harden was traded to this team, they said Harden and Embiid are the new Shaq and Kobe. That's my emperor laugh. Yeah, right. Hakeem and Clyde Drexler were more Shaq and Kobe. Before Shaq and Kobe. Amari Stoudemire and Steve Nash are more Shaq and Kobe. Even though they never got it done. Karl Malone and John Stockton are more Shaq and Kobe. Giannis and Chris Middleton during the 2021 playoffs were more Shaq and Kobe than Embiid and James Harden. These two nincompoops have not got out of the conference semifinals. James Harden hasn't been to a conference finals since 2018, where he choked again against the Golden State Warriors. Joel Embiid has never been there. ESPN, whoever sit down at ESPN, they're a bunch of nincompoops too, because this team has been nothing but disappointing. And 76ers fans, they deserve this disappointment for their overdocious, braggadocious selves. But the series is not over yet. Maybe they can change this around, but Embiid had to do what he had to do. But James Harden, Tyrese Maxey, builders. Building subdivisions out there with their bricks. But anyways, like, share, subscribe. Also comment down below. This is Franchise Sports TV. I will return again with another video later on. Shaq and Kobe. The frick were they thinking when they said that? Bunch of nincompoops on ESPN.